Alright, so time to start the video, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adeze and I make videos from Port Harcourt, Nigeria, and with me today I have a very special guest. This is my husband, my hubby, my boo. This is Mr. Charles. So yeah, introduce yourself.
So my name is Charles. I'm a husband, just as you said.
And you're happy to be on my channel.
Hey, yes, I'm happy to be on my channel. What a privilege. Can do wow for Zoom.
Anyway, I'll be married for going to 8 years now, right? Yeah, so you don't tell. So today's video we're going to be talking about how to save money, and I brought him to help me in this video because this man likes to save. In fact, sometimes I'm like, you don't do now, let us enjoy ourselves small. So he's very good at saving money. He started very early. As married couples, I've noticed that finance is something that causes, or is very important in marriages, and it causes a lot of issues in marriages. But people don't really talk much about how to go about it. Do you understand? So I feel like people talk about, oh, take care of finances and all that, make sure you have, you know, enough money to raise a family, blah 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 blah. But people don't go in depth into how to actually go about these things, because many of us don't have financial education. We're not taught in schools, we're not taught by our parents, or some of us not taught by our parents. So first of all, before we talk about the main topic, I want us to discuss why you should actually save money. Why do you do it? Why did you start doing it when you started doing it? And why is it that up to today you are still very disciplined and very strict with saving money?
Saving money is what everyone should learn how to do. So why it is important, it's very simple. You'd need, everyone wants to get more money. And so if you want to get more money, the only way you get more money is if you have money that you use to do whatever investment or whatever business or whatever thing you want to do. Secondly, you also need money because money gives you some form of security. These days, when in Nigeria, you walk around the streets, one Mopo will hold you or one SARS man will hold you. You need to touch one thing. So again, you need money. Going back to security, there are a lot of emergencies that can come up at any time. Somebody might just fall ill, your child, your daughter, your wife, yourself. You have
relatives.
Yes, in fact, you have we're in Africa anyway, so you have a lot of dependents and extended dependents, and in marriage, if I want money, sorry for you, because love can only take you, let me say, a little bit. The oil that makes the love flow is actually money.
For me, my own is in marriage. Most times I feel like one of the most important reasons why you should save, especially when you have kids, is because of your kids. Once you start having children, when you are just two, you can be freestyling, you can be managing yourselves. But once you start having children, there's some things that you just have to have, Like you can't explain it. Of course, there are people that don't have but that still manage. But if you want to live a certain kind of lifestyle, if you want your children to be comfortable, you need to have savings. You need to save for their school fees, you need to save for their education, you need to save for so many things. Like something can just come up. I know the way these children are, they can just fall ill, something can just come up on emergency. Is it at that time that you start looking for, brother help me, sister help me, or did So for me, once you're having children, you need to have very strong savings. And also my own personal reason why I like to save is I don't like begging. I hate it. I do not like to beg. So to avoid that situation, I like to have something that I know, okay, worst case scenario, at least I have something to fall back on. And if it's not enough for me to fall back on, at least I can say, oh, I have this, so can you lend me this? If that worst case scenario. But coming with nothing to ask for money from someone can be annoying sometimes. So basically, you need to save money because of everything he mentioned, and because when you start having kids, it's a different ball game.
Before we go to even the ways of saving money, you should have a goal in mind before you even start saving.
Yeah.
If you don't have a goal, then you don't have, it's like somebody running without a finish line, or you just start something up, so you easily get either tired or frustrated or lured or enticed or whatever, and you just drop the ball. You need to start with that goal. That would be like your driving force. Okay, yeah. This is where I'm getting to, and so all you'll be doing is to get to that goal. That is the starting point. Yeah, and also the mindset you should have when you want to start saving. You just have to say, I'm an adult now, and as an adult, you need to learn how to delay gratification. That's the most important part of saving. If you cannot delay gratification, I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to save, no matter where you save that money. Even if you go and put it inside one safe with 100 locks and keys, if you cannot delay the gratification, you will carry your hand and go and open all those locks and collect that money. I'm talking from first-hand experience. So, as an adult, as someone that wants to, start building your savings, you need to delay gratification and just tell yourself, better to know the finish for markets. So basically, the bottom line is you need to be disciplined. Yes. So, irrespective of how you save the money, if you don't have discipline, you would always look for a way around it to get back that money and spend it. It is very important for you to be disciplined, have that goal, just be looking at that goal. You could write it somewhere that when you wake up, you look at it, okay, this is it, this is where I'm going to. And that is why I said it's very important. That is the starting point, that is your motivation to save. And I feel like you should have different goals. Like, you should have the money that you're saving for just emergencies and unforeseen circumstances. Then you should have the one you're saving for maybe vacation, buying a car, buying a house, taking care of your children, school fees, education, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to be jumping right into the main topic, which is 5 ways to save money. So number 1 is, okay, this is the basic general way of saving money. Have a savings account. Yeah. Now, it's very good that you have a savings account that, 1, you don't have any internet banking access to, 2, you don't have any ATM card to, so it is not something that you can easily either transfer or, so it is, and if possible, look for a bank that is way far from your reach. But right now I feel like banks are everywhere now, all the branches are so there are some banks that have very few branches, okay, so just go and look for those kind of banks, because it can also be very tempting. So keep your money there, and you can easily transfer from wherever you are getting your primary account from, transfer to that, and you are just keeping it there. You could have the alert system just to notify you so that you would have a track, because saving money is, you need to have a track of what you are saving. So using the bank savings account, personal, that is one way. Okay, for me, the second way to save money is by having a standing order, so that the bank can do a direct debit on your account every month, or within an interval, during an interval. Why I say during an interval is that he, for instance, he has a regular job. I don't have a regular job. So for him, his income is more consistent and more regular. Why mine, we are, having fun in the streets. Anyway, why mine is not so consistent or regular? Well, mine is consistent to an extent, but not, I don't have a consistent amount to an extent. It's going to be different for both of us, but just study the pattern. Like, if you're an entrepreneur or if you're a stay-at-home mom, I know you receive upkeep. You're a student, you receive upkeep from your parents or whoever
is sponsoring your education or sponsoring you anyhow, any way you're going to be getting money, you have to know a certain amount that you know that you can do away with. Not do away with per se, but you have to just set a certain amount for yourself that, okay, I know that worst case scenario, every maybe month or 2 months or every week, I'm going to get this, I'm going to be able to save a certain amount from my account. So the best thing to do is just go straight to the bank and just do a direct debit order. Now, part of why I think we should actually do this is that remove the self-control part. Remove the control from yourself, right? Remove the control from yourself somehow. Just put it in someone else's hand, because to be honest, some of us don't have as much discipline as some people. So because you don't have as much discipline as they do, just tell yourself the truth. You know yourself, you know your weakness, you know that as long as that money is within your reach, you will just spend it. So or you know you can cultivate it, but before you cultivate it, remove the control from your hands and just keep it in the hands of the bank. And you know that whether you like it or not, as long as you put that standing order, that money must leave your account the moment it hits your account. So that's a very good way of saving.
To look at it a different way.
I'm sorry, the direct debit actually is to go to your savings account, the one that you already created. Yeah.
So to look at it another way, it's like whatever money you get, pay yourself out of it first.
Okay.
Now, paying yourself, it's not you use it to go and buy something or do this or do that. It's okay. Just as you said, you put a standing order. So let's say, out of 100% of this amount I'm getting, maybe 20% I'll use it to pay myself, right? Now that 20% you've already given a standing order, so they take it and keep in, again, that account that you will not be able to access for your savings. So if you are a monthly earner, that means every month that amount goes there. If you are, those that earn weekly, every week that amount goes there. If you're a market woman, it can be every day. If you own a shop, it can be every day, whatever. But put that standing order so that that particular percentage goes into the savings account
straight up,
and then you can track it from there. So you could also do this standing order to multiple accounts. So for example, you could have a certain percentage for your children. If there are 2 kids, you can have separate accounts for them, have certain percentages for them. You can have for yourself, for your wife, and for whoever you choose to save for. If you are a typical African or Nigerian where you have dependents, you could also have an account separately that you would also have money.
Okay,
taking to that account.
You can certainly have accounts for maybe car, not say for a car, you can have a car savings account.
Yes, so you could have, that's why I said you could have multiple accounts, or you could have one account if you are disciplined enough to manage it. So it all depends on your goal. So, now the good thing with standing order, very important, is that you would always survive with what you have.
That's very true.
So
you will survive with what you have, what is left.
If they are paying you 100k, you've taken out 20k to save, you will be able to survive with 80k.
Yeah.
And not too long, you would not even feel that, it's 80k anymore.
Yeah.
We just see it will just normalize. So 80k.
Yeah, I feel like the hardest part is really this, when you first start, it's like, especially when you've been used to spending all your money before, now you're reducing it. But after a while, it gets easy.
Yeah. So the third way, it's actually a way to save money without it affecting you, and you could use the bank again. Now, when you have an increment, right? Or if you are promoted, now you don't need to change your lifestyle immediately. What you would do, which is, I've seen, it's very, very effective.
In yourself, it doesn't a lot.
All those increments, at least again, with a goal, it cannot be forever, but have a goal. Okay, so how long am I looking at it? But all those increments, pack it and
Yeah.
put somewhere. Just be keeping them.
Yeah. So like the point is trying to make is that the fact that you are promoted or that they've given you salary increase or they've given you, you know, some kind of increase in your income, or there's some kind of increase in your income, it doesn't mean that you should now increase your lifestyle by that increase.
Yes.
You should just maintain the level you've been maintaining before. As far as you are not starving before, you are not dying before, try as much as possible to maintain that same lifestyle. Yes. Because you know you have a goal in mind, like I said, delayed gratification. You shouldn't be, oh, I've been promoted now. It's time for me to show them, all those people that whatever. It's time for me to show them. No, just try and still remain the way you were before the promotion. You will not die. It's just for a while. It's not like it's going to be forever.
Yep. Yeah. So still take ever, not more words. Ever and still to me.
See, use your techno. You don't have to go and buy iPhone. Use your techno like that.
It's not going to be forever. It's just for a while. Depending on how much goal you set and how big the goal is,
yeah,
you will definitely get there.
So
another way to save actually is something that is, I think, is typically common around now is in workplace.
Yeah.
I think it started with market women or something like that. Is contribution.
Isusu. Is it Isusu they call it? Isusu or something like that, yeah.
So what generally applies is, so you have a group of persons, say 5 or 10 persons, they decide to be, you know, if it is monthly or if it is weekly, depending on their income frequency, they decide to be contributing a particular amount and handing it over to someone.
Yeah.
So if it is monthly, for example, people in the office, if there are 10 of them, they say, okay, we want to be contributing, let's say 10K.
10K or 100K. So
this 10K, they will contribute it, that is the 100K they will give to the first person, number one. So they will pick numbers, and so if your goal is to save money, it's always good to be the last person, right? And of course, if you have a longer term goal, once it gets to your turn, as you are collecting it, or you can even tell them, give them the account that is not accessible for them to pay into.
Yeah.
So another way to save is using Piggy Bank.
Oh.
So this is just, of course, this is not going to be a very huge amount of money.
I have a love-hate relationship with using Piggy Bank right now, because the last one I was saving with all my energy, the Piggy Bank got stolen. That is this normal colo. I started saving, it got stolen. Missing where? I got one at the beginning of the year. And funny enough, for a long time I wasn't putting money in that colo. After a while, I said, you know what, let me even try. I have goals, and I started putting money, 1,000 naira notes, 500 naira notes into it. But while we were moving, something happened and then the colo got missing. But anyway, that's by the way. Actually, I've been using colo at home, especially for a stay-at-home mom or someone who doesn't have like a regular job, you know, or if you receive your money in cash, especially like if you're a trader and you receive cash a lot, having a piggy bank is really going to help you, because especially as women, I feel like women should have piggy banks. We carry a lot of change most times. When you go to market, buy tomato, pepper, this, that, you come back with 50 naira, 100 naira, 20 naira, 1,000 naira that you might not really be using. If you take that money and just keep it straight into that colo, you have forgotten it and you'll be fine. That's what I've noticed. You'll be fine, as in you won't feel it. But when you're with that money, that's when you remember what you need to buy. But if you just carry that money and just drop it into that box, you know, you won't feel it. But at the same time, there's a better way to do it if you don't want to use the physical box. There's actually the Piggy Bank NG. Do you know about it? Yeah. So there's a Piggy Bank NG. It's actually an app. Is it an app or software or whatever? Anyway, what it does is that you can input a certain amount. You use your card details or your bank details also. You can input a certain amount that you want them to take either every day or every month or every week. The same way direct debit works actually, yes. But this one is saved.
Basically doing it yourself, and it's basically the same.
No, you're not doing it yourself. Is the Piggy Bank NG that?
Yes, but you
But
have
the
to
money is
set
saved
it up.
with
You
them,
didn't go to the bank.
Yeah.
You're not doing, so
Okay,
you're
yeah,
doing it
understand.
yourself.
Yeah.
It's more comfortable.
Yeah.
Because you just sit down, take the app, you do it, enter your details, and put the frequency, whatever.
And the good thing with Piggy Bank NG, this is not sponsored, but should be. So the good thing with Piggy Bank NG is that they now have an investment platform on it where you can invest, but that's for another video. And there's some banks too have the same thing.
Several banks have the app, right? I think you should also use all of them. Apart from the app, use the physical Piggy Kolo, right? Because you have a lot of change when you go out to buy things.
But somehow you don't used to have change.
Because I dash them away.
Oh.
Then
you dash your wife that one.
She's bigger than that. Then for your kids, it's also a very good way. The physical Piggy is a very
actually
good way.
That was why I bought that one. I bought that Piggy bank. I'll now tell Cora, take go and put it there. Cora will now go and put it there. I was feeling like one teacher until they stole it. That one
so
but yeah, it's very good way.
Because one of the reasons why we are, I think generally Africans or people generally, we have issues is we are not taught money management. We are not taught. Our schools, they teach you
math, English,
what will not really apply in life. So what would really apply, such as how to manage money, how to save money, you're not taught.
Yeah.
Right? All your parents will tell you is when you get a job, try to build a house, try to do this one, try to do this one, marry wife, get the children. No. So when you have kids, you need to start teaching them money management. And one of the ways you help them to save is get a piggy bank for them. If you have 4 kids, have 4 separate piggy bank. Any money they have, teach them how to keep it there, and maybe at the end of the year or whatever the goal is, they can also set their goal themselves depending on how old they are. They will now break the piggy bank and you would see the excitement that comes with, wow, that is my money. And what do you want to buy? Bicycle.
No, but what I was planning then was that by the time we finish saving at the end of the year, we'll carry the money and go and buy things for children that need. That person that stole that money, now that you've heard what I said, I want to use the money for. Won't God punish you like that? The way to have money to save is by buying things in bulk, reducing your expenses. One of the reasons why you need to buy things in bulk, especially if you're like single and stuff like that, is to prevent you from eating out. Well, eating out is really expensive, man. A plate of rice outside is 1,000 something, maybe rice and chicken. You know, chicken is always very big. Rice, big chicken like this, and maybe plantain and drink. 1,000 something already left your account. Meanwhile, if you have to cook that food for yourself at home, you will spend up to 500 naira. So, guys, for your own plate. Yeah. We're not saying that you should not have fun at all. You should enjoy yourself, but have a certain budget.
Regulate yourself.
Regulate yourself. Have a certain budget that maybe once or twice a month to have fun, I'm going to eat out or whatever, or drink out. So you just have a certain budget that you know that maybe I have 10k or 5k to spend this month. Once you spend that 5k, you rest. You go back home and eat your normal rice and egg. Rice and boiled egg. That's the hungry man style.
So anyway, for you to save money, you cannot save money by getting what you just want. So you can only save money if you first and foremost focus on your needs, right? Then you delay most of your wants. Eventually you discover that these wants are just butterflies.
Yeah.
They just do you in the stomach. After a while it's gone.
I'm telling you. Or when you now get that thing, I say, oh my god, I want to test this. When you now get it now, what next? It's like, okay, alright. You're now looking for the next best thing, so there's no point. Lights. Nigerians don't know how to put off lights.
Yes.
Nigerians don't know how to put off lights. We feel as if because it's, I don't know, we feel like we shouldn't be putting off lights. most times those are always on that we don't need. Those things are counting. If you're using prepaid meter, it's counting. Even if you're using the postpaid meter,
So,
you are paying for it.
These days, the utility bills are going way up. So you could actually save a very good amount of money, and you could track it. I mean, if you maybe just for the month see how much you spend on your utility bill, maintaining your normal lifestyle, then start doing conservative management, and then see how much you save. You could be very surprised, especially in Nigeria, that you save even more than half of what you are paying.
Yeah, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned one or two things from everything we've said.
And if you also know other ways of saving money, you could also write them there so that others would learn.
You're learning this YouTube too.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so that you get alerted when I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.